to snag the duck's honey. These ants bought out an entire plumbing company there, built a pipeline straight to their ant hill. Just not long ago, a few ants were scurrying around looking for food. While they were crossing the road, they encountered a careless duck. The duck spilled candy all over the place. One lonely ant discovered a fallen sugar cube and got super excited. The duck was very generous, it even helped the little ant, but it had no idea that this tiny act of kindness would make it so sad. That wobbling little ant dragged a heavy sugar cube trying to catch up with its group. In the end, the ant moved too fast and crashed into the line. The leader got knocked down. Then the ant jumped up and down, trying to explain what had just happened. In an instant, the war drums sounded. The news spread through the entire ant colony lightning fast. Meanwhile, the duck was still reveling in the joy of doing a good deed. But suddenly it realized, if one ant drags sugar back to the nest, a whole army of ants will follow. The duck got a bad feeling. Sure enough, the ant army marched in perfect formation toward it. The duck freaked out and fled back to the kitchen. First it hid the food, then it sealed the door tight. It shut all the windows, even blocked the chimney with bricks. Once everything was set, it remembered the package at the front door. It had planned to exit through the main door but changed its mind, peeked out the window to make sure it was safe, then hurriedly grabbed the package and sealed it again. When it opened it, nothing but junk mail. The duck tossed it aside. What it never expected was the envelopes were filled with disguised ants. Seeing the duck completely unaware, they turned up the radio volume to distract it, and the duck fell for it. At that moment, the freshly baked cake started shifting layer by layer. The duck came back, saw the cake ruined, leapt up to stop them. The ants panicked and scattered everywhere. The duck was furious. One ant discovered a honey jar. It quickly summoned its buddies to plan, but such a large jar posed a challenge for them. Meanwhile, the duck was preparing its secret weapon. The ants knew time was short, so they came up with a bold plan. They used those hollow cookies as tunnels. As the hollow cookie tunnel stretched, even the duck about to strike was stunned. Then the duck spotted its hat being stolen. The duck quietly followed the thief, saw the hat lying still, so it smashed it with a stick, then shattered its brand new vase. Watching the magic tunnel lengthen more and more, even crossing over its fence and heading far off toward the anthill, the duck finally lost its mind. It had an idea. Rushed home to set up a flower pot trap halfway along the way. The ants saw the honey flow stop, then sent one ant to inspect the tunnel. When that ant arrived, it found the duck messing around. It hurried back to the cabinet and reported. Soon all the ants swarmed out from the cabinet. Their goal, to carry off the entire honey jar. In some wildly audacious way, they marched right past under the duck's feet. The duck charged to stop them, but it was useless. The ants knew the duck would chase them, so they deliberately spilled honey at the door. Sure enough, the duck slipped into the backyard, but giving up easily was not in its nature. The duck saw the ants hiding inside the garage. Perfect place to trap them. The duck poured kerosene into the tunnel, then struck a match. The duck excitedly opened the door to check, only to find that it had been tricked by the ants.